Hello, this is the second of two videos where we look at the present perfect simple and progressive, and this time we look at when the action has finished but the result of the action goes on into the future. Hope you enjoy it. Let's have a look again at just to remind ourselves of what happened in the first video. Here's a picture which I took from the first video, and here it is. I've read the instructions means he's finished reading the instructions, but it's relevant now because he's explaining the instructions. So it's the activity of reading is finished. But it's still relevant in the present. It's still alive, if you like, in the present because he's explaining it. Now I've been reading the instructions is ongoing. He hasn't finished. He's halfway through the instructions. So we say it's unfinished. And that's the difference between the present perfect simple I have read and the present perfect progressive I've been reading. But of course, as always, it's more complicated than that. So here's the next stage. And I've done a little timeline just to help us along. And 5 p.m. is now. I'll just write now here. 4 p.m. of course was an hour ago. And let's open the first picture. Here's the first picture. Caroline did me some lovely pictures. And this is a mother and her little boy. And the first thing you notice is that the boy is dirty. And the mother doesn't seem to be too happy about that. And what is she saying? She's saying, "You're muddy." Yes. And he says, in self-defense, he says, "I've been playing football." But the football is finished, because that finished an hour ago, or half an hour ago anyway. There it is, it's finished. But something is not finished. And what is not finished? It's the mud. The mud is not finished. So the result, the activity is finished, but the result is not finished. So we choose to use the present perfect progressive. I've been playing football. And he doesn't say, I have played football. He says, I've been playing football. Let's have another picture just to finish this. Here's a young lady. You can see she's not pleased. She's tapping her watch and he's explaining something. You can sort of guess what he's saying, and here it is. He's saying, "Sorry, I'm late." But she's not happy, and she's saying, "I've been waiting for hours." And there she was at 4 o'clock, looking at her watch, tapping her foot. She's still looking at her watch, and she's saying, "I've been waiting." But the waiting, surely, is finished, because he's arrived now. It's 5 o'clock and here he is. So the waiting is finished. But the consequence of the waiting is still there, because she is still angry. She's still upset. And that's the second distinction that we make with the present perfect simple and the progressive. The activity is finished, but the result of the activity, the consequence of the activity, continues into the future. All right, that's all. Bye for now.